Let's delve once more into the extraordinary power held within the seemingly ordinary, the transformative potential residing in the realm of the power of small habits. It's a concept that often gets overshadowed by the allure of grand, sweeping changes, the dramatic resolutions that promise instant metamorphosis. Yet, the quiet truth, the enduring force that shapes our lives in profound and lasting ways, lies in the consistent cultivation of those small, almost imperceptible daily actions. We are often captivated by the narrative of overnight success, the sudden breakthrough, the dramatic turning point. But the reality, more often than not, is a story of gradual accumulation, of tiny seeds of intention diligently sown and nurtured over time, eventually blossoming into significant and enduring change. Think of a mighty oak tree, standing tall and resilient, weathering countless storms. Did it reach such majestic stature in a single season? No. It began as a tiny acorn, almost insignificant in its smallness. Day after day, season after season, it absorbed sunlight and rain, its roots slowly but surely anchoring deeper into the earth, its trunk gradually thickening, its branches reaching towards the sky. This seemingly slow and incremental process, repeated consistently over years, ultimately resulted in the magnificent oak we see today. Our lives, in their trajectory of growth and transformation, often mirror this natural phenomenon. Consider the habit of dedicating just 10 minutes each day to learning a new language. 10 minutes might feel like an insignificant drop in the ocean of linguistic complexity. You might question what meaningful progress can be made in such a short span, but extrapolate that 10 minutes over a week, a month, a year. Suddenly, those seemingly fleeting moments accumulate into dozens, then hundreds of hours of focused learning. Over time, that initial small habit can blossom into fluency, opening up new worlds of communication, culture, and opportunity. Or take the habit of writing just one paragraph each day. For someone aspiring to write a book, a single paragraph might feel like an almost laughably small contribution to such a monumental task. The sheer volume of words required can feel overwhelming, making the goal seem distant and unattainable. But the power lies in the consistency. One paragraph a day, consistently written, eventually transforms into pages, then chapters, and ultimately a completed manuscript. The small act, repeated without fail, provides momentum and gradually brings the seemingly impossible within reach. The influence of small habits extends far beyond the realm of skill acquisition and creative pursuits. It deeply impacts our physical well-being. Consider the habit of incorporating a short 5-minute stretching routine into your morning. 5 minutes might seem like a negligible investment of time in the grand scheme of a busy day, but the cumulative effect of consistent stretching can lead to increased flexibility, reduced muscle stiffness, improved posture, and a greater sense of overall physical comfort. This small daily habit, diligently practiced, lays the groundwork for a healthier and more mobile body in the long run. Similarly, the habit of choosing one healthy snack over an unhealthy one each day can have a significant impact on our nutrition and overall health. A single healthy choice might seem insignificant in the face of ingrained dietary patterns, but over time, these small, conscious decisions accumulate, gradually shifting our palates, reducing our intake of processed foods, and contributing to improved energy levels and long-term well-being. The beauty of small habits lies in their inherent sustainability. They don't demand radical upheaval or an unsustainable level of willpower. They are the gentle nudges, the subtle adjustments that can be seamlessly integrated into our existing routines. This ease of adoption makes them far more likely to stick in the long term compared to ambitious resolutions that often crumble under the weight of their own intensity. Think about the habit of tidying up for just 5 minutes before leaving a room. It's a seemingly minor act, often overlooked in the rush of daily life. Yet, the cumulative effect of this small habit is a more organized and clutter-free living space. It prevents small messes from escalating into overwhelming chaos, creating a more peaceful and conducive environment. This small, consistent effort contributes to a greater sense of calm and order in our surroundings. The habit of expressing one genuine compliment to someone each day can also have a profound impact, not only on the recipient but also on the giver. It shifts our focus outward, encouraging us to notice and appreciate the positive qualities in others. This small act of kindness can strengthen relationships, foster a more positive social environment, and cultivate a greater sense of connection and empathy within ourselves. Furthermore, small habits can create a powerful ripple effect, influencing other areas of our lives in unexpected ways. For instance, someone who starts the small habit of meditating for just a few minutes each day might find themselves becoming more patient and less reactive in their interactions with others. This initial small habit can lead to improvements in relationships and a greater sense of emotional well-being, extending its positive influence far beyond the initial practice. Conversely, it's crucial to recognize the insidious nature of small negative habits. Just as positive habits compound to yield positive outcomes, negative habits, seemingly inconsequential in isolation, can accumulate over time to produce detrimental effects. The habit of checking your phone first thing in the morning can lead to increased stress and a feeling of being immediately overwhelmed. The habit of skipping a short walk each day can contribute to a gradual decline in physical fitness. Addressing these small negative habits with the same intentionality we apply to cultivating positive ones is essential for long-term well-being. The cornerstone of harnessing the power of small habits is unwavering consistency and patient perseverance. It's not about achieving immediate dramatic results, but about making small, manageable adjustments that you can realistically maintain over the long haul. It's about embracing the journey of gradual progress, understanding that even the smallest steps taken consistently in the right direction will eventually lead to significant destinations. Begin with intentionality. Identify one or two small habits that align with your values and the changes you wish to see in your life. Make them so incredibly small and manageable that the barrier to entry feels almost non-existent. Resist the temptation to overhaul everything at once. Focus on building a solid foundation of one or two positive habits before adding more. Implement a system for tracking your progress. This doesn't need to be a complex spreadsheet or an elaborate ritual. A simple check mark on a calendar each day you successfully complete your chosen habit can provide a powerful sense of accomplishment and reinforce your commitment. Visual cues, such as placing a reminder note in a visible spot, can also serve as gentle nudges to stay on track. Cultivate unwavering patience with yourself. The transformative power of small habits unfolds gradually, often subtly, over time. Avoid the trap of comparing your progress to others or becoming discouraged if you don't see immediate dramatic changes. Trust the process. Remember the analogy of the oak tree, and understand that consistent small efforts like the steady accumulation of sunlight and rain will eventually yield significant growth. Celebrate every small victory along the way. Acknowledge and appreciate the fact that you showed up and practiced your chosen habit, no matter how seemingly insignificant it may feel. This positive reinforcement strengthens your commitment and builds momentum. Reward yourself for consistent effort, not necessarily with grand gestures, but with small acknowledgments of your dedication. The tapestry of a transformed life is not woven with grand, dramatic threads, but with the countless, seemingly insignificant strands of our daily habits. Don't underestimate the profound power held within the small, consistent actions you take each day. Embrace the gentle art of cultivating small habits with intention and patience, and witness as they gradually but surely reshape the landscape of your life, leading you towards a future filled with purpose, well-being, and lasting fulfillment. The power to create lasting change lies not in the fleeting intensity of grand resolutions, but in the enduring strength of small, consistently practiced habits. Begin today, start small, and marvel at the extraordinary transformation that unfolds over time.